thank you for watching the video. As you can see to the right, I have a good decent amount of the map recon and do a little bit more road work. I'm not too much road work I should be doing on the top past the river, where I should be working on, but given the situation and all of it, yeah, I've been looking around looking for any more bases, and so far I can't find one new base out of three. I mean, I have the starter base, I should say, but I can't find the other two bases that should be on this map. Neither, and no, sorry, I haven't really found a depot either to do the trading. So that's another issue I'm finding out too. But I did find the port, so maybe it's over there on the southwest part of the map. You can't really see it, but it's actually down there. And right here on the, well, let's ignore the infrastructure request because we know most of it's actually complete. It's actually messing with my percentage of the game being completed. By looking at this, all the main jobs, side jobs, bases unlocked, that's the one I want to point out. It's 34 out of 51 unlocked. There's 2 of this map, so there'll be 3 more after that, so that'll be, let's see, 39 if we're going by how the game's going on the next and final map. But still, that's 11 bases unknown, so that might be going in with 2 new maps they're planning to add in. But honestly, that leaves more questions than answers to me. So, oh, I didn't realize you actually have the percentage of toys sold. So I have to actually have 15 toys sold. Didn't realize they actually counted for anything. It's on the bottom of the list here, in the middle. Now on the song, I was actually checking out some of the infrastructure jobs. I was trying to raise my rank to 19 so I can unlock the airline roadworks, because I'm like, I need this to make my job easier doing all these roads in Sandswept. And I get the feeling I'll have to do the other stuff, and by the time I get this, I'll be done with the mission. So I might just go back to the first mission and try to clean a few things up and get just experience. So let's get into it. Okay, and before I forget again, I'm also adding the Callie's clips that I keep on forgetting to mention. I do keep on throwing into the other episodes I've done. So this is what Callie has been saying in between episodes. So here they are.
Looking at you driving up to that town really gets me thinking. You won't be staying there long at all, but something you build will remain, even if it's just the roads. That's a nice thing to leave behind, knowing it was yours. Hey, look at the top of that hill. Isn't that place fancy? Looks undamaged too. In contrast, look at all the trouble the regular folk are in. At least they've got us to do something about it. Don't mind me. My coffee's bitter.
Okay. So here's a few issues I have right now. One, I did not finish making this road here, so I'm going to just push the AIs with this it was the road plow. I'm having issues right now on the names. The Pioneer. Let's just go with that at this point. I'm just a few other things going on. Now, it wants to go to the repair shop to the steel beams factory, and I might have issues with this here. But if I just push the AIs out of the way, depending on what vehicle you're using, I won't have too many issues. Now I have cleared out the landslide, so there shouldn't be too many issues. It's just if they use an 18-wheeler, there'll be an issue. So let's see. This has to go 10 times over. As long as I get one over, I don't really care. I'm just going to get started and be done. And it is, oh, the multi-vehicle truck. I haven't seen this one in a while. 1, 2. Okay, there's one more. Once these points start turning green, I know that's the last truck. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, so we let them pass, and then if maybe I'll push them through. Because so far with these large sand piles, I have not been able to flatten them down with this vehicle, the Pioneer. And they're just like invisible barriers for me to not fix. Okay, that's not too bad. That's one down. Now, what are you carrying? We're going to follow behind, if maybe give him a little push. And just make your lives easier, I'll probably just have this fast forward. Yeah, shit, I just moved that. That's going to be in the way.
I know you're not exactly holding your breath to hear this, but we have a shiny new transformer sitting at the steel beams facility. It's just waiting to be installed at the substation near the collapsed power line. Oh, and while you're at it, bring a container of materials with you. They'll come in handy soon enough. Always do.
Okay, I wasn't really paying attention to that. Okay. No more routes. Now, before I do anything else, I want to explain what I found and what is missing. As you can see, I got the concrete factory to the south. Besides that is actually the solar plant that we're trying to actually go to, the lab, I should say. And I haven't really explored over here. Now there's archaeologists camp over here. And one thing I want to point out is, I think there's a Doctor Who's reference over here with a toy. And there it is, the little plow. So I'm not sure why the telephone boat's over here. I think there was like an episode of Doctor Who where he gets teleported to a oasis. And something else I want to point out, and this goes to the power station, where I didn't want to deal with any roads, but right over here, the entrance, where you're actually supposed to put the power line down and so forth, there's also a yellow door here. So I either going to use this as a ramp, and hopefully the trucks don't flip. But this has to do with the game because I need to take this little boulder out or cliff. I mean, I could try attempt to make a road right here and hope for the best. I'm not going to really hold my breath. But I had to go back here to put down the cable line for this little town village. So, yeah, there was that issue. I did find a War Thunder barrel. So I found they are on this map. They're probably all on the other map, so I haven't found them yet. So that's actually one of the three black barrels. And I found another toy right next to it by the central radio tower. So, okay. This one restores beams. That's actually just a pickup job I can do. Wait, what? Transformer. How big are they? No one's coming. I can do this. I can pick up the mule. That over there, not so much. I gotta get the crane. Okay, so I got more pain coming my way. I'll park right here. Okay, so crane, mule. I should be able to get out right here. I'm not too sure with the crane. That might be for the next episode because I'll have to get this particular crane and drive over there with it. Yeah. Let's go over here and help the little villages. Oh, villagers, I should say. And, ooh, and this nice little thing. 10 fuel. I can see why. It does cover a large area, so you don't have to deal with anything else. But still, that's a lot of fuel to just get this little sand quarry active. So that's just a heads up. I'm not seeing any others that are popping up on my map. So yeah, as you can see, I have continued making my road up the hill because I know with this power station, I have to make a route. And I do not trust these trucks if they put in the 18 wheel or any truck that has those street slicks on them, they're not going to be able to climb this hill. So let's get this active. And let's see what they need. What's going on? Okay, so a few issues. Nothing too bad. It's like I need a big vacuum to suck up all the sand. Oh no. Yellow door. Uh-huh. Yeah. If only the car wash works. Yeah, I see that. Uh-huh. I got a few boulders to move on my way. I could attempt to get it to go that way. My only issue, if I do that, is I might be better off using my older asphalt paver because I do not want to take this one off this hill because of transportation reasons. So I'll probably deploy my older units to do the job. I mean, it'd be nice if I had another garage, but I don't see one still. What do I get a reward of? 10 fuel. Well, I just spent to get that sand core going. So that neutralizes the fuel. And 100 XP. Okay. Okay, so this is why I like the treads better. Okay, how do you cancel it? Okay. That's not helping. So all I gotta do is manually. They really need to add something to destroy these boulders, in my opinion. They're just too much trouble to deal with. Yeah, you just get in my way. Okay, so the boulder stuck to it, and the AI can't let me into the driver's seat. Come on, what is stuck? Okay, so I got two vehicles now stuck. Okay, it's a bunch. Yeah, it's a boulder. Get this thing out of the way. Why won't it? I mean, that's the whole issue, is these small little boulders causing issues of clearing the other big ones out of the way. Yeah, you're welcome, you pain in the butt. I'm not done. You still got another boulder in the way. Okay, back to fast forwarding. I know, I'm in your way. Okay, it's most likely gonna cause another issue if I don't clear the next road area. Kidding me? I really do hate this truck. It's like it's designed to have a little bit too much sand in it and doesn't do its job properly. Or does it spill sand over the place? Okay, that's getting it done properly. Slowly and steady. I'm not sure how long I'll be in the video, but right now, just recording session, about 40 minutes in, I'm probably going to dice it up a bit so you don't have to watch through all that madness. Oh yeah, I gotta move this. Oh yeah, I'm doing real good. How is that request doing? We have 6 more to go. And that'll be done. Hopefully close enough to get the improved version of the roller. I'm really getting tired of the one I do have being nice and slow and all, but still, I like to see how the last one is. If it does do a better job, that'll make my life on this map much easier. I highly suggest anyone who isn't to this map but yet is close to the 19. Okay, that last road's now done. This one's. I mean, this is a good vehicle and all because compared to the other one, you have two rollers. The other one only has one, so you have to be careful about backing up. If you back up, you're actually doing a double hit. It just needs more speed to it, like a booster, or even just a turbo engine or supercharge it. I'm trying to figure out some way to make this go faster. I think this was built back in the 1930s, 40s. I know I've seen a few pictures of it in the 50s. I'm just trying to figure out when they built it. That would be kind of sad if all you had to do with these sand dunes is actually use this thing and actually flatten it down. I will be really pissed if that's all I had to do this whole time instead of making roads. Okay, so this project here, I just need to restore power and so forth. That's what it looks like between here, the generator and so forth. Okay, so let's do the hard one of the two. Should be just about done. And it is. Okay. What's missing? Are you kidding me? You go back over there and just get it done. Wait, what? Okay, so there was a delay. Okay, I'm getting confused. That's quite easy with me right now. Repair shop to Tifl Town. So that will be the third door. I've been trying to figure out where it goes with this one. Pretty much the same way. And I think the other one only has, what, 4 more left to go? Let's plan this out. And I gotta clear the way. And I better would just recall this cargo truck over here that I was using. It's gonna be in the way of... And in case I gotta build more roads over here, I might as well leave this stuff over here. I just gotta put it to the side. Okay. I'll take a look what's going on with that vehicle in a second. Oh, that's my truck. Oh, my scout, I should say. Okay, I need the garage. Now retain this one. Go back out here. And get all vehicles out of the way. This should do it. This one back up. What is with that? Huh? Oh no, don't tell me I gotta recall this because of the... Okay, can I even get into it, or is it just gonna be a glitch? That's the wrong one. I want this one. There we go. Ah. Okay. I should be out of everyone's way now. Given how this map is and the vehicles I'm getting to use for transporting on the routes, what did they give me on this one? Oh, a mule. Okay, it's not too bad, but still. Huh? 20 times? What's with these 20 um, deliveries? Come on. Well, then again, if they go for a short amount, I gotta use an 18-wheeler, and that's a pain in the butt. Okay. This one, on the other hand, has 10 more. Wait, 5 more. That's not too bad. I can tolerate that. Okay, so power line to field. Electrical field of power substation. How far am I from getting rank 9? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Let me guess. Once I get this field activated, I gotta make a cable all the way over here. Great. That's... Wait, what? Oh, it's these guys, the trucks. Okay, anything else that she's gonna give me? I'm not sure. It's only 2 more trucks and then we'll find out. Oh my god. It would be a little bit easier if you're working on a team or pair up, but solo, my goodness, is gonna drive my patience. Yeah, not much. What else do they need? Drifter has just received help single from an isolated household. The locals have prepared the truck with the supplies, bring it over to ensure they have not left in the lodge. It's one of those pay for and the kind of situation after they receive some basic supplies, you'll be able to count on them for help later. Oh, there's a power line. Uh-huh. Okay, so where is this going to? Okay, just a little bit farther down the road. But it can't be that simple, can it? Let's take a look. Oh dear. Well, this is supposed to be the new scouting vehicle coming soon. Okay. It is high center, so I got to be careful. Why did they put it over here? I do not know. They could have put it with car wash. Okay, nice and easy. More pain, more misery. Let's take it all on. Okay, that is not a good sign if this is a new vehicle we're going to be getting. That is some high elevated shocks, I see. Is this actually going to make it? Oh dear. I'm not sure if this is going to be a good vehicle or not. If it's not a Tomet, it's not going to have any grip to it. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those run-flat tires. And looks like a storm's just coming in where I'm at living. So I'll be ending this recording shortly at this side job. I'll start up again, getting the power situated again.
I know it's an official mission and all, but still, you delivering that truck is probably the best part of the job for me. Getting to help out folks who are in a real bind.
Uh-huh. I'll take this truck over here and do another route. And hearing it scream, oh, we can't complete it. I'm not liking this pain and suffering I'm dealing with. Come on. Oh, you kidding me? There's pavement. How am I sinking deeper than pavement? That makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna get the plow and push my little butt up the hill. And while I'm doing all this, I'll probably just fast forward. I'll show how I'm doing it though, but I'm not gonna skip anything. Okay, so I will say this one thing for sure. I have no terrain scanner. What type of vehicle is this? If it's not a terrain scan, a scout, what is it going to be used for? Got that little bit left to go. Yeah, this needs to be something to destroy these boulders. I'm really getting irritated having to repeat myself about them. I mean, is there a way to destroy that? I'm not sure. What am I stuck on? A boulder, of course. Okay, I'm not sure what else to do. I'm getting real irritated about the whole situation of these rocks. And even with the plow or anything like that, I'm not moving them out of my side. They just go underneath the plow and go underneath the chest and beach me. So unless he puts something like a minesweeper which just destroys the boulders and we can just continue on, or maybe, like some people said, use a claw. Now, my issue with that is, yeah, that might solve some of my issues, but they're not really fast. Since I'm already a good way halfway through the map, and there's not really much I can use besides the grabbers. I got one, or this one here to use. I'm like, this is slow as can be. Yes, this is a bigger claw to pick up stuff. So that leaves only this one here. That doesn't have much mobility than the other one. Not only that, it doesn't have that much lift. So I'm at a loss here. I don't see any new garages. I got two, the one door here, the one down here, and then the one all the way up by the northern bridge. Those are the three tours I have found so far. I'm not sure what else to do. I'm actually going to stop recording at this point because I'm getting irritated with the boulders getting stuck halfway up this mountain trying to get to this village. I mean, really? I'm just spinning my treads. Come on, get off. Okay, maybe I can still salvage this a little bit of recording. Because that's getting irritating. I mean, right there, it's just trying to go underneath the freaking plow. No, I want it to go and push the boulders out of my way. And right there, I'm going into the ground and disappearing with the sand. Okay, pushing this out of my way. Come on, go on, move. This is much faster than just trying to spin my rails. Yeah, I know it's going to a boulder. I could care less. And I'm going to go to running start. There we go. Okay. Wow. If that's a new add-on vehicle, I'm not very impressed with this thing. I do not want to flip it, but I want to get out of the way. You gotta be kidding me. It's quite easy to get this thing beached. Come on. I do not want to hug a boulder. I want to get onto my job. Is there another one underneath of me? No, it's just sand. Okay, I'm gonna get to the side and hope for the best. This thing does need a terrain scanner. I will say that. Oh, no. I don't see any yellow door. That's my only plus so far, because if I see a yellow door, that means I gotta bring a convoy over here. I feel like I should have just brought the crane over here and carried this truck to its location and end my suffering. I mean, come on. How bad is this vehicle going to be for us later on down the line? I guess it is going to be a painful vehicle. I mean, they should, if they're going to be adding this in, it should have been added in at the beginning. Yeah, sky roof. Okay. Okay, Kelly. What's the verdict? Are we done with this area? Okay. I was going to try to get the power restored with the steel beams and pipes, but this little site just took it out of me. I'm going to stop here. Wow. That was a lot of pain and suffering. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day. And yeah. Wow. It'll be a bit because as you can see, it's pretty much, you can't really do any of the tasks. You can't do any jobs unless you pay down a new road. It's pretty much well, the jungle, but it's in desert. And at many spots you just saw, I was actually sinking into the road past the point where I should have been. So there's also the fact that with the infrastructures, like this one here, I am hoping I don't have to link this here all the way over here with the cable. I'm hoping it's something simple where I just have to bring supplies over and connect it. If it's going to be one of those jobs where I gotta run a cable, it's not going to be pretty because I'll be going through pavement, but actually, um, I don't see any like solid sand. At some point in time, I hit pavement here and there. So, yeah. If she's going to have me connect it, I don't see how that's going to be possible. There's a small gap here, but that's it. There's stones here, there, and with this housing, I don't see that the back end of the tray for the cable to fit through. So I'm hoping this is just a rebuild. And I gotta take a look at this power station up here and see what I'm dealing with. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, there's that issues on this map. The issue, like I said, right here, which I would love if this was removed. And I gotta figure out a better way to remove the boulders out of my way so I can get the job easily done. Or maybe it is just a little claw and just picking them up. But seriously, the two claw vehicles we have are moving at a snail's pace. So, yeah, that's me nagging and ranting about this particular level. Like I was doing before, I'm going to continue making my road up the mountain and get into this place called El Miar. Either way, it looks like there's a few yellow doors here, right here. There's two of them, so I know I'll be bringing stuff up and probably sending something out. Just not sure what. And I still don't see a second base. So, once again, thank you for watching and have a nice day.